So here I am doing another pregnancy update finally. I honestly could not even tell you when my last update was. It's been so long. Let me look actually, because it's just ridiculous how long it's been. 32 weeks was the last time I did an update, guys. Oh my goodness. I am 38 weeks and 3 days, 2 days, I don't know, some odd amount of days today. And I have not done an update since 32 weeks. Oh my goodness. Well, actually that's not true. I think at 34 weeks I filmed an update and I went to go edit it and it was just awful. So it didn't get put up. It didn't go anywhere. It was just awful. You didn't want to see it. So, okay, here we go. I want to just do this as a quick update, but who knows if it'll actually be quick or not. So if it's not, I'm sorry, and if it is, you're welcome. So let's go. All along, I thought that I was going to go early, and this whole pregnancy, for some reason, like, I thought I would go at 37 weeks. Like, sometime in my 37th week, I thought I would go into labor. And obviously that didn't happen, because here I am, 38 weeks, and I'm convinced she is never, ever, ever, ever coming out. Especially after my appointment yesterday, like, I just really feel like she is never coming out, and she needs to come out. And I blame Brandon for her never coming out, or for the feeling that she's not going to, because he's been saying that, like, she needs to stay in until this date or until this date because of, like, work or something going on. I seriously got done with my appointment yesterday. I looked at him and I said, you need to stop telling her to not come out because she needs to come out now. I'm so ready to not be pregnant. But Brandon is guessing, he guessed 38 weeks that she would come. He said either the beginning or like the middle, or really just any time in 38 weeks. So we'll see if he's right by the end of this week. And if not, then I'm just gonna cry. I don't want to be 39 weeks. I don't want to be 40 weeks. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. And that sounds awful. Like, I'm not trying to just be like selfish about it, but being pregnant in August, in July, in the summer at all is awful, and it's miserable, and it's been so hot and humid here, and I'm so uncomfortable. I don't feel like myself anymore. So I'm ready to meet her. I'm ready to feel like myself. I'm ready to not be miserable. I'm just ready. But anyways, back to this update and everything going on. Really just your typical pregnancy, all the fun stuff that you hear about and everyone else's updates. But I did, at my 36-week appointment, I got checked. They checked my cervix, and I was a centimeter dilated, and that doctor told me that I was a centimeter dilated and really thin. So after that appointment at 36 weeks, I was so excited because I was like, I'm starting to dilate. He says I'm really thin. This could happen anytime. Like, he literally told me I could go into labor that night, or I could go into labor like 2 weeks from then. So just the fact that he said that it could happen at any time had me really excited. And obviously it hasn't happened yet. And then I go to my appointment yesterday, and I had a different doctor. He checked me at my 38-week appointment. He told me that I was a centimeter and a half dilated and just starting to thin. So, like, I don't know. Obviously, there are two different doctors, and if you know anything about when they check your cervix, they use their hands, and it's based on, like, one finger is like a centimeter, 2 fingers, and so on, so on. And so, like, different doctors, different hand sizes, different views changes things. So for all I know, like, this doctor I had yesterday had huge hands, let me tell you. He went to go shake, he walks in, shakes my hand, and like his hand literally like took over my whole hand. I mean, I'm a small person, but still. And then the doctor I had at my first check was just like a smaller guy, so different people. I guess I could be farther if you ask the other doctor. I don't really know, but all I know is I've only dilated 1/2 centimeter in 2 weeks, but I'm just so confused by the fact that like the first doctor said I was really thin, and this one says I'm just starting to thin. So like that part doesn't make much sense to me, but oh well, I guess not much you can do. And not that it really means a lot anyway, because I mean, I could be 1 centimeter dilated and go into labor like that night, you know, and I could be 3 centimeters dilated and still not go into labor for like 2 weeks. So it doesn't really mean much, but I just wish that I would have got better news. Like I would have progressed. Like I would have had more dilation in those 2 weeks, because I just feel like that was like nothing. Another thing with getting my cervix checked, the first time I got it checked, this is probably a little TMI, but I don't really care. It's a pregnancy update, whatever. After I got done, I bled like immediately, and for the whole rest of the day and into the next day I was still bleeding, but I thought at the time I was losing my mucus plug, because that's what it looked like, and so that had me even more excited, but then nothing happened after that, so I don't really know. And that doctor did not tell me that bleeding was like normal after getting your cervix checked, so I was like freaking out thinking something was wrong, but turned out everything was okay. After this one, I did not bleed at all. I've been having the worst time sleeping anymore. Like I thought I couldn't sleep before. Oh my goodness, this is just awful anymore. I'm up so many times throughout the night, getting up to go to the bathroom, and getting up out of bed is just not easy. I mean, I'm 38 weeks pregnant, I feel huge. I have to like roll out of bed, so it's just not easy. But I'm up so many times going to the bathroom and just like trying to get comfortable, trying to situate. And then by the time Brandon leaves for work in the morning, at like 5, I'm just wide awake and ready to go for the day. So it's just been awful. Like I've been getting no sleep. Her movements have started to slow down quite a bit. She's not moving as much as she used to, but I mean, she's running out of room in there, so it's a little bit hard. But the movements she does have are so big and so dramatic that they hurt so bad. Feeling a lot of pressure down low, like on my pelvic area and all that, and it's super uncomfortable. I feel like she's dropped quite a bit, and I mean, it's nice because she's not in my ribs as much anymore, but it's awful because there's so much pressure, and I feel like I have to pee all the time. I have been getting contractions, nothing like consistent or close enough that they're like timeable or make me feel like this is the real deal, it's time to go, but I have been getting contractions. Recently I've been getting them more often, so hopefully that's a good sign and they'll become more consistent and like the real deal sometime soon. My hands and my feet have been swelling like crazy, and just like everything, my face has been, I mean, it's gotten like puffier, and like my lips have gotten more puffy throughout this pregnancy. My hands, I think my last update I talked about how I couldn't wear my wedding rings anymore. So this little band is the one that my mom wore when she was pregnant with me and my sister, because her wedding rings didn't fit, so she got this one, a bigger size, and she wore it throughout her pregnancy. And so a few weeks ago she gave it to me, told me that I could wear it, and it was fine. But this past like week, my hands have been swelling so much that like even this is starting to get tight, so that's wonderful. My feet have been awful and huge, and they just like feel miserable. Like they feel like they're gonna explode sometimes, but usually if I like sit down and put them up, then they're fine, and then by the morning they're completely okay. but it's just not comfortable. But yeah, like I said, I'm just so ready to have this baby. I'm so ready to not be pregnant anymore. I'm just ready to feel like myself, feel normal, be normal, fit in my normal clothes, not have to wear the same like 3 things all the time because nothing else fits. So I'm just ready. I'm ready to meet her. I'm ready to hold her. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm hoping I don't have to go much longer, but you never know. I do have my nursery tour video up, so if you have not seen that yet, I will link it down in the description. I'll probably have it at the end of the video as well. Go ahead and go check that out. I think I might record my hospital bags videos today. Don't hold me to it because it might not happen. It might happen, but it might not happen. I've been saying for a while that I'm going to record those videos, and I just don't. But I wanted to get another update up because this could possibly be my last update. It more than likely will, just because I'm not good at getting updates up, and the fact that I could go into labor at any point now, but you never know. That's all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already to continue watching my progress and hopefully see a labor and delivery story here soon, and to see my daughter. It's officially August, so I'm officially going to be a mom this month, and I'm so excited. But I will see you in my next video. You guys, I forgot to do a belly shot. What in the world is wrong with me? Let's go ahead and do that belly shot. Okay, don't mind my sweatpants. Ignore those. I always forget that I have to show like my belly in these videos. So, oh, and I'm crooked. Oh well. But I always forget that I have to show my belly in these videos, and so like I don't dress my bottom half to match my top half. But here is my 38-week belly. Okay. Sorry, this shirt's kind of loose and baggy, so you can't really tell. But here is from the front.